We're going to work on self-sensitizing today. What does self-sensitizing do to benefit us? When we are more sensitive, we are more aware, right? Especially if we are tuned into that sensitivity. There's one thing about being sensitive, right? Being sensitive in the skin, right? The nerve endings are very aware. Sensitive to sound, sensitive to light, right? But if your nervous system is not able to manage that sensitivity, then it just serves most times as a negative for the body, right? Negative for the mind, negative for the emotions. You can be sensitive emotionally, but if you're not balanced emotionally, then all of that sensitivity can serve very easily to knock you off course and knock you out of balance. So with today's Kriya set, we're not only honing in on our sensitivities, right? Understanding what within us is more sensitive, what within us is affected on a more subtler level, but also being able to integrate and make use of that sensitivity, right? And this type of thing is what makes us beings of heightened awareness. This is what makes us able to really tap into intuition. This is what makes us insightful, creative, caring, loving, and magnetizing, right? When we show that we are making use of our gifts in the most empowered way, then we serve as an example, right? So let's tune in. Let's rub our hands together. I know bringing Yogi Bhajan up is a sensitive topic based on a lot of what has been discovered about him over the past few years with regard to some of his inappropriate behavior toward not only his female students, but from what I understand, also his male students. Maybe not in a sexual way, but definitely in an abusive way. And I didn't necessarily want to go onto that tangent, but my point is, despite his obvious shortcomings as a human being, as a teacher, he made some valid points from time to time. And one of which is when we start practicing this style of yoga, we become a forklift, right? We start to strengthen all of our gifts. We start to strengthen all of those faculties within us that empower us as spiritual human beings. And then we start to radiate that out into our field. We start to serve as a forklift to help give others that energy, give others that awareness that there is a higher state of being that can be attained through your own self, tapping into your own energy fields, tapping into your own witness. All right, let's bring the thumbs into the sternum, shoulders down away from the ears. Let's tune in with the Adi mantra, Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. We're calling on that high self. We're calling on that witness. We're opening ourselves up to heighten those awarenesses, heighten those sensitivities, to be like a tuning fork for the universe. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Arengure Name Jugaran Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Vename, Aran Gure Name, Jugaran Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Vename, Aran Gure Name, Jugaran Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Vename. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Suspended, root lock, third eye. And exhale to release. Now, I think oftentimes we've heard, you're so sensitive, you're too sensitive, right? Sensitivity as being some sort of a negative aspect. Maybe that you're not strong enough, you're not stable enough, or something of that nature. And I think derivatively that comes from that kind of patriarchal mindset that really shuns away anything related to intuition, sensitivity, emotional expression, anything like that, because God damn it, there's work to be done. You know what I mean? Like, let's get serious now. And we, in ascribing to that mindset, we abandon so much of our human qualities, and not only our human qualities, but our spiritual qualities. These are gifts given to us that are unseen, right? These gifts of sensitivity, these gifts of heightened awareness, these gifts of heightened empathy, right? Like, sometimes people consider themselves being an empath, right? And what a burden it is to be an empath. You hear that all the time. The only way being an empath is a burden is if you haven't created an intelligence around that function, around that capability. Because you're still stepping on those landmines of emotional intensity. And this is why Kundalini Yoga is such a powerful technology, because it educates us on how to more intelligently make use of our sensitivities, of our subtle gifts. When we don't have any awareness or intelligence around these subtle gifts, they can actually serve to disserve us, right? We can fly off the rails. We can, lose control of our emotions. We can jump into suspicion and think that it's intuition, a number of things happen. And this is because we haven't developed intelligence around our sensitivities. Kundalini Yoga really helps bring us there. It strengthens our nervous system in order to help us sustain the charge that comes from our heightened sensitivities as human beings going through an awakening process. All of us in humanity are moving through an evolutionary process of consciousness right now. Not to mention, we are inundated with information coming at us in all different mediums: vision, sound, sensation, vibration, even energy, right? You can just feel the energy of it. And this is also serving to kind of disrupt those sensitivities. So it's more beneficial now so than ever to, one, prepare ourselves for this evolutionary process that is taking place whether we want it to or not, and two, strengthen our faculties that allow us to make very powerful use of these sensitivities and these gifts. Okay, so that's what today's set is all about. So I really encourage you to sink into it and really bear witness to what's going on, as opposed to getting caught in the thinking mind, to the best of your ability. All right, let's start with some Sufi circles. All right. Oh, here it is. Okay. I forgot to put a a warm-up song on here. Let me just do that really quick. Here we go. Okay. Closing the eyes, eyes drawn up to third eye center. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Moving through the shoulders and the neck. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold center. Exhale, reverse direction. Deep breathing, sinking into the heart center. Letting the mind just kind of surrender to the witness. Let's take it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. Spinal flex forward and back. Deepening that breath, moving through the spine, forward and back. Hands come on to shoulders. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Let's inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Eyes are closed and drawn up to third eye center. Just bearing witness to the landscape of your inner awareness. Those arms up 60 degrees. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold center. And let's sweep through the energy field, charging up the energy in the palms and then distribute it throughout this whole auric field. Speaking of sensitivity, right? This field is kind of like our fingertips of sensitivity for the energetic field. The more intelligent we become around the energy that surrounds the body, the more we make decisions that are in our best interest, choices, move in directions toward or away from in relation to our awareness around vibration. Magnetization. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach those arms nice and high. Exhale, hinge, bow forward, come on to tabletop. And let's move the spine through cat-cow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift chin and tail. Exhale, round, tuck and dome. Sitting the hips back to the heels for just a moment. And allowing yourself all your sensitivities to just rise to the surface today, right, as they want to. Let's come up seated cross-leg position. Now we're going to be chanting a mantra in the first part of our Kriya. The eyes are going to be fixed in a position that's kind of out of the ordinary. We've not done this particular drishti before, and it's not often called upon, but it's interesting. We are going to be in a gentle posture with the elbows soft to the side, and we are going to be holding down the pinky finger with the thumb. So Buddhi Mudra, okay, just touching thumb tip to pinky tip. Wrists are flexed outward, shoulders are down and away, and it's a nice, gentle, relaxed posture. Spine is long. We're going to be chanting the mantra, Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru. And this is a mantra version that we used maybe 2 weeks ago for our mantra of the week. So some of you may already be familiar with this particular version. The reason I chose it is because it's extremely emotive, right? And I want you all to tap into the sensitivities of your emotion as you sing. It may take you a couple rounds to get the melody down, but do your best to really kind of soften up your emotional system to your expression of this mantra. Let your emotions come out. Our eye focus is going to be closed, and think of yourself as looking toward the back of your neck, right? So the eyes are almost turned up and looking back. Not that they can literally flip all the way around, at least not that I know of, but think of it as that and looking down toward the back of your neck. It's more of a feeling than it is actually being able to turn your eyeballs around toward the back of your neck, obviously. And we're wanting to activate the medulla oblongata, right? Right at the base of the skull, where the spine and the skull meet, we have this very powerful vortex for cosmic energy, which is our medulla oblongata. It's said that this is the only one thing in the body that cannot be operated on. Right? This is like a sacred tabernacle. You can't mess with that, right? Once we mess with the medulla oblongata, everything goes haywire. But when we gain awareness and gain sensitivity around its existence and the energy field that's associated with it, again, heightened sensitivity and awareness. So we're going to be chanting Guru Guru Wahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru. At the end of the mantra, we're going to inhale, hold, squeeze, press the energy on the chest. Exhale, release, grab onto the belly. Inhale, hold, press, big belly. Exhale, release. And then the last part, we're going to inhale, hands at the chest, press the palms together, and release. Okay? Enough talking, Kara. More Kundalini, Ing. Let's get in that posture. Open your ears. You have headphones to plug in. That's always good too. Guru Guru Wahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru, Guru Guru Wahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru, Guru Guru Wahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru, Guru Guru Wahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru. Suspend the breath, press on those pinky fingers, eyes roll up and back. And release the hands. Gyan Mudra, powerful breath of fire, eyes and third eye. Here we go. Turn the corners of your mouth up. suspend. Root lock, third eye. Suspend that breath. Exhale. Alright, let's warm up those shoulders. You take flat palms. Inhale, exhale, move my elbows back. Inhale, cross, exhale, back. Here we go. Feeling yourself liberal through the shoulders, liberated in the shoulders, a lot of space in the joints. And maybe see if you can pick that pace up. Get the little movement and looseness in the shoulders. Let a smile come onto your face. Sensitivity also allows us to tap into bliss and ecstasy at an easier rate, right? We can just tap in more easily, calling in an emotion like gratitude. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift those elbows up over, suspend. And exhale. Alright. Now we're going to come onto hands and knees. Why don't we all do the modification today? I think it's just one of those things because I'm realizing I'm on a slippy mat, so I don't necessarily think, well, maybe I could. I'll give you both options. So, full expression of this posture, coming up into a downward dog, spreading those fingers wide and elbows, hands are wide away from the center line. So about shoulder width, maybe a little wider. I take my right leg up. I'm going to bend my elbows and then push my body back. So I'm going to lean forward, bend, push my body back. Okay, we do a few on the right, a few on the left. Now modification. Coming on bent knees, tail tucks, toes rise. Okay, and we're leaning forward and back. That's one option, just like a push-up. The other option, if you want to take that raised leg, lean forward and back, or it can be extended. Okay, so everyone has an option here. Alright, here we go. Full expression of the posture or a modification. Right leg is in the air, looking forward, press to exhale, inhale to push back. Working on the aura, charge of that field around the body. The right leg. Let's take that left leg up in the air. Can be on the knees if you like. Here we go. Push, extend back. Push, extend back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everyone ground the knees. Inhale. Sit back, child's pose. Forehead to the ground. Just visualize. Field of energy around the body. Very strong, very high vibration. Maybe a color comes to mind. Can you feel or sense a color? Alright, let's rise up. Seated cross-like position. my left hand forward, turn my palm away from the center line. Take my right arm over, interlace my hands. Palms are touching, wrists are crossed. Okay? Inhale, exhale. Here we go. Eyes at third eye. Find a balanced use of energy, right? This can be somewhat forceful sometimes, just because it feels good. But find a balance point of your effort and ease. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, lift those arms up. Suspend, relax, third eye. Exhale, release the hands. Rest them on the thighs and just take a break here. Just bear witness. How do you feel? How does your body feel? Pay attention to right and left hemispheres of the brain. Nervous system. Being aware of your tongue, your ears, your nose, your eyes. Sensory organs. Gently blink the eyes open and let's take this nice and smooth. Wide palms. Inhale, sweep back and around. Now these circles can be a little smaller. I know we have some shoulder injuries sometimes, so be gentle with yourself. Gaining intelligence around your self-sensitivities to know when and how much is too much. Where you can go bigger, where you need to go smaller. Inhale, exhale, charging up that field around the body. Opening the heart center. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down onto the knees, chin to chest, neck rolls. Eyes are at third eye. Let it be very sensual in the way that you're in complete awareness. This process has you captivated. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions very gently. Tapping in again to that deeper witness. One that's just overseeing everything. Let's take 4. part of the Kriya is called a meditation to bless yourself. I think back, I grew up Catholic, and my family was not only Catholic, but they were super Catholic. I had an uncle who was a priest, and a lot of stuff that I was taught was just, repeated propaganda. But in essence, sometimes I was able to find a kernel of truth. And I haven't been able to find those truths in my own religious upbringing until I started exploring yoga, until I started exploring the spiritual sciences of India. And I found commonality sometimes between Christianity and the belief, for example, the reason I brought this up, for self-blessing. I recall in the Bible, it's saying that Jesus was persecuted for the fact that he said that he had the power to bless. And, the religious powers at the time, only God can bless, only God can bless. He was considered a heretic. And he was talking about his own ability to tap into those powerful resources of energy, Kundalini energy that we have, that allows us to channel that energy through our physical body in order to raise someone's physical vibration, to bring them to a state of healing, right? Jesus was said to heal with his hands. This is what Reiki healers are doing all the time, right? So we're spending some time today blessing ourselves, right? So taking all of that energy that may otherwise be dedicated toward drama or put into like some useless time that you spent sitting on hold, you know what I mean? Like, let's compartmentalize and really take that energy and put it in, or consolidate rather, that energy and really put it back into raising our own vibration. Self-healing. Left hand is on the chest. Right hand is placed over the crown of the head. Okay, so I'd like you to have a nice soft shoulder, nice soft joint in the elbow and in the wrist. Okay. And we're going to chant the mantra Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. This is the mantra we tune in with. And it's a really lovely version. She changes up the melody midway through, so just be aware of that, be flexible for it. And I'd like you to apply this gently, right? I'm sure your mind already considered how sustainable this posture might be. If you can really allow yourself to relax and believe in yourself, believe in the energy that's coursing through 72,000 energy channels, you can make it so the energy re-energizes you. What you are putting out is returned right back to you. Why is it third eye center? Turned up, and remember you're blessing yourself. Allow all your love to come to the surface, all your compassion. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Guru Strengthening that nervous system, remaining relaxed, keeping the mind open. To have heightened intelligence around our sensitivities, we need to really be able to view ourselves as blessed, as having gifts, as having divine connection. Because it's only through that perspective, through that awareness, can we actually make use of these gifts. We have to see ourselves as unique and profound and divine. I'm gonna make myself cry. All right, hands in Gyan Mudra. We have our mantra of the week. And if you've chanted this with me in the past and you got it down, you loved it, right? Because you can really get into a space with this mantra at the pace that it's running. Harinam Satanam Harinam Satanam Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam Harinam Hari. I always forget it and I have to listen to it again. So we're moving through a 2-line mantra. I just want to Satanam Harinam Hari Harinam Satanam Satanam Hari. Okay. Harinam Satanam Harinam Hari. Harinam Satanam Satanam Hari. So the 2 lines are just a little different right at the end. You have your Harinam at the first line, and you got your Satnam at the last line. Harinam Satanam Harinam Hari. Harinam Satanam Satanam Hari. Now you're going to have a lot of play going on with the tongue here. You're hitting that meridian point right on the roof of the mouth. Eyes are going to be drawn up to third eye center. The more you try and think your way through this or entertain thoughts, the more you'll find yourself kind of losing the rhythm. The more you really just feel yourself connected and guided by the mantra only through your ears, you find yourself in a really nice kind of what feels like a vortex. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Go through 4 rounds. Feel free to just mentally chant. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Let's do 2 more full rounds. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Harinam Hari, Harinam Satanam, Satanam Hari. Beautiful. edge of awareness with it. Otherwise, you lose a handle. And that's one of the beautiful things I think about mantra. It teaches us, it trains us very subtly on how to be on that razor's edge of awareness. Really just present with the sound, with the hearing of it, and then with the repeating of it. It's brilliant. Okay. Feet and thighs turn out natural. Palms face up next to the hips. Chin is to the chest. Jaw softens. Eyes are at the crown of the head. Gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. Draw your knees into your chest and wrap your forearms around your shins. Rock from side to side. And then roll on to one side into fetal position. Using the top hand, press yourself up seated, cross-leg position. Let's tune out with the long time sun. We're going to chant Sanatam Kaur's version 3 times through today. So I figured we have a little time. And in honor of connecting to our sensitivity, strengthening our ability to withstand the fluctuations in our sensitivity, right? I think that's where turning those sensitivities into gifts is where that comes into play, right? Because sometimes our sensitivities can be really negative in our inability to manage it. So when we develop this intelligence around it, it then starts to become this gift fully expressed, this gift opened. So let's chant and get back into that emotional space. Let your heart sing. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Hands in prayer. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Powerful, self-loving satnams. Oh, I can't deny the love. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Bringing folded hands to third eye center, blessing that you'll be guided by intuition and have the wisdom and courage to follow it. Exhale, bowing forward, Satnam, Namaste. Inhale, rising up. Take a full breath, put a smile on your face, and relax it out. Happy Thursday, everybody. Let me pull a card quick if you have time to stick around. We can chat after class, so feel free to stick around if you have some time. And let's pull a card and see what the deck has to say today. Honey, do you want to pick the card? Let's see. Honey's picked some good ones. Last Thursday's card was awesome. Our class was on intuition, and we picked the card on intuition, which was really in some nice alignment. All right. Let's see what the card deck has to say today. Who knows? I'm feeling drawn to this one. Growth. There is auspicious energy around you, no doubt from today's class. You are experiencing vigorous growth. And don't forget, we're talking growth on multi-dimensional levels. It could be spiritual growth. This is a good time to learn, to develop new ideas, new ways of doing things. Break away from old unhealthy habits and step out of your comfort zone. The reward is ahead. All right, everybody. Well done today. And I'm going to slide forward and we'll chat a little bit. Now, don't forget, Thursday the 5th will not be a live class, but I will be uploading a video for you guys to take that morning, and you can take it throughout the course of the day. Obviously, the video will stay there. And those of you who didn't previously have video access, if you were in the if you signed up a while ago, you got just one class a week without video access. I've grandfathered you in and given you guys who had signed up with me in the beginning, who signed up with that one class, now all have video access. So everyone who's on my platform now will have video access. And for those of you who take it one class a week, it's the video access for the chosen style. So, okay, I'm going to stop the recording now. Thank you, video friends.